Okay, today we're going to be repairing a Galaxy S3. What you'll need is a tube of glue. I recommend the TP-2500 soft glue, a modified iSesamo tool here. So you just move that up and down and hockey tape it. Okay, and a new OEM original S3 glass here. A fully functioning S3. Make sure the unit turns on and the touch works fully. Okay. I'm Dustin with TWPD, and we are doing these videos to show new techs on how to repair different devices. Also, if you want to become a tech, you can just by giving us a call and asking for Dustin. You can also view on our website the franchising info at www.tech-md.com. So right now we're getting this hot to touch with a Wagner heat gun at 950 degrees on high. Today we're not going to be removing the LCD out of this or doing an LCD replacement. We are only doing glass repair. We want to try to avoid removing the LCD out of this particular phone, as it's very difficult to remove without breaking it. Even with all the years of experience, I've been doing this for 13 years, this is still one of the most difficult phones to remove the LCD out. Okay, so now that we got it hot to the touch, put your Walmart glove on. I can find this in the TV section for $15, as seen on TV. Here we start digging in and get right above the camera lens and get right above that adhesive. Try to leave that adhesive on there. We're going to angle it up and press in. Okay. If it gives you much resistance, then it could be a different kind of glue which has been refurbished before. So be careful of that. If it's different kind of glue, then we don't guarantee the LCD to customers because it's easily breakable. And now that we're through halfway point here, we're going to want to reheat this back up just to give it one little extra oomph. Now the S3 red, black, and white, the glass all comes off by picking it off. The blue comes off in one stripe like this. Did you
burn that one out?
Now we got it nice and warm, just gonna slice it open here. I usually like to use the cookie sheet. It helps prevent heat damage to your tables. It can handle high heat, it absorbs a lot of heat. Just taking off this button here, you don't want to damage this button because you have to remove the LCD in order to replace the button on that one. Okay. Now this one, most of the time the glue just comes off just by peeling it off here with our fingers. We'll just peel it off just like that here. I'm going to do this over the garbage can, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Okay, once we get that all peeled off, now we want to clean this surface here. I use Costco rag here. They're about 35 cents a rag at Costco because I'm in bulk. You just use acetone on the rag, 100%, and wipe off the screen of any excess glue. Doesn't need to be perfect. Even if there's a few scratches on the screen, that's okay. Also, that will get absorbed when you're putting the new glue on. Now this is a pain in the butt. Sometimes it doesn't like to sit down. Well, not sometimes, most of the time. It doesn't like to sit down when you're gluing this down. So what I recommend, first of all, you have to get this adhesive nice and level. So if it's all peeled back from pulling it off, pull it off. This one is perfect, so we're just going to leave it intact. We're just going to take a little small strip of adhesive. Double-sided red tape I love to use. Stick it on. Another piece for the other side here. Don't worry about dust particles. Most of it will get absorbed in the adhesive that we're going to be applying. I try to wipe up the big pieces. Remember, you can always redo it, the repair, if you have to. Okay, so the secret to not getting glue in the camera while binding on the top is to start from the top, and I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so we're going to use very little glue. Really important. Real fast, very little. I'm going to put it on right now. Put a plunger in and press down. That's it, that's all you need. Very little, it's probably too much. The faster you move that, the less likely the glue will spread. Or less likely you have more glue. So just move that as quick as you can and make that design. Okay, so we start from the top here, where the camera eye is. And this will push the glue flow that way. That way you can press down on this corner here, so that way it gets a good seal. Now there might be some micro bubbles. Don't worry about it. Large bubbles you should definitely worry about. That would be annoyance. I got a couple micro bubbles here. It's not too much of a big deal. Okay, now that we got this sealed down, now let's put something heavy on it. Maybe your acetone or your alcohol for a weight. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more weight on top of it. I'm gonna pause that way. Okay, so I moved the weight up. If you have any extra bubbles coming up just like that, all you have to do is either weight it out or put a little pressure under it. That's really typical. So I'm just going to put a little pressure under it. Just for another, after I no longer see the bubbles, I'm going to put it under for maybe 20 seconds under that pressure. We're going to take our bonding light here. And we're going to turn on the bonding light. And we're going to turn on our timer. Make sure you watch your glue and it's not bubbling. Mine is, so I'm pressing down a little bit of pressure. So we're gonna let that go for 1 minute. Make sure you hold it down, that way the glue doesn't come up. Check your screen, make sure there's no bubbles coming up. After 1 minute, the glue is starting to harden, and we're going to clean the unit of any excess glue, and then we'll put it under for 9 more minutes. I use a bonding light You can buy this at Sally's. So we're gonna get a rack here. Make sure your button feels really good. If you got a little glue in there, that's fine. Just wipe it off. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Clean, clean, clean. And you always have the customer leave the phone upside down for a couple hours. Tell them to take it home and put it under pressure for 2 hours. Like a case of water, about 10 pounds of weight. This ensures that any excess glue will leak out of the home button. Once again, if you want to join our team, let us know. Then another 9 minutes and it's finished. Okay, this is our Galaxy 3 all finished up with glued down. Make sure any excess glue you just wipe off. Usually it's on the home button, just keep on wiping until it gets softer. If it's a hard button, right now mine clicks really well, but just rub vigorously back and forth with alcohol until you remove all the excess glue. Any excess glue on the side. You want this a finished good product for the customer. Don't worry about fading lights and all that stuff that happens. Sometimes these lights burn out when you're heating it up. Once again, this is a finished refurbished product, so we don't guarantee perfection, but most of the time it turns out perfect. And that's that. I'm Dustin with TechMD. That's www.tech-md.com. Thank you.